So, hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu den Betrayals of Cold Steel. Im letzten Part haben wir sie besiegt, in Anführungszeichen besiegt. Er ist natürlich einfach wieder geflüchtet und dann angeblich gestorben, aber da bin ich mir sicher, dass er nicht wirklich gestorben ist. Und ja, damit haben wir dann das Kapitel 6 beendet. Und wir beginnen heute mit Kapitel 7, dem letzten Kapitel, soweit ich weiß. Also, mal sehen, mal sehen. Wir müssen uns jetzt ja so langsam mal um die wirklich wichtigen Dinge im Leben kümmern. Und zwar das School Festival. Also, mal sehen, wie es damit aussieht.
In the following weeks, it was hard to tell how much the Empire's situation was shifting, but one thing was certain. Changes were happening. With the death of their ringleaders, the Imperial Liberation Front's campaign of terror was finally over.
Aha, bestimmt.
And in recognition of our actions in Ruhr and at Corellia Fortress, all of us in Class 7 were invited to Valflame Palace. There, we were granted the honor of an audience with His Majesty the Emperor, Eugene III, along with Empress Priscilla, the mother of Princess Alphen and Crown Prince Cedric. But no sooner had we been thanked than we came face to face with the leaders of the factions that divided the nation. The heads of the four great houses who rule their vast provinces with absolute authority, and the Chancellor and his close ally Governor Regnitz, who brought reforms to Heimdall and expanded the railways. Both sides were quick to offer us words of praise, but just as quickly turned to criticize each other's role in the crisis. Eventually, His Majesty was forced to step in and rebuke both sides, clearly disgusted by their behavior.
Verständlicherweise.
As it stood, the terrorists' defeat made it difficult for their supposed supporters in the noble faction to act openly, while Crossbell's push for independence was causing enough of a stir over there to keep the reformists busy. With both sides tied up, it looked like the Empire was in for a long overdue respite from its perpetual conflict. We'd finally gotten all the details for our concert performance worked out.
Wie gesagt, das Wichtigste von allem.
And Elliot announced that we'd be doing two songs, a duet between Machias and Eustace, and a solo by Emma. To no one's surprise, all three of them were quick to raise objections.
Warte mal, Machias und Eustace singen ein Duett? Ich habe gerade ein bisschen langsam gedacht. Warte mal, was heißt das jetzt genau? Warum denn das? Aber okay, ich find's super.
But after Crow and Elliot explained their choices and how their master plan would win over the audience, the rest of the class was totally on board, leaving our new vocalists to resign themselves to the inevitable. Unfortunately, with the good times came some sad news as well. It turned out that Marquis Ragnar was furious at Angelica for her part in what we did at the mine, and as a result, she was forced to leave the academy. Contrary to the official statement, her withdrawal was to be permanent.
Oh, damn.
Before she left, she asked me if I'd look after the orbital bike for her.
Oh ja, sehr gerne.
At first, I didn't want to. It felt like I'd be accepting that she'd be gone. But after thinking it over, I finally agreed.
Ich hoffe, das heißt, ich kann es im zweiten Teil verwenden. Spätestens dann. Aber ich denke, ich werde es jetzt wohl nicht mehr brauchen in diesem Teil.
With so much going on, we decided to take Prince Olivert up on his proposal of a brief vacation north in Ymir. It proved to be quite an eventful trip, and it really drove home just how much we'd come to mean to each other.
Und das bekomme ich gar nicht mit.
I'd tell you all about it, but we'd be here for hours. Maybe another time.
Nein, fick dich. Ich will das spielen. Ich will endlich mal ein bisschen Freizeit erleben. Mit Spaß und so. Ach Mensch. Nicht immer eine Schule und Monster töten und Stress mit komischen politischen Menschen.
Anyway.
Na, well. Ja. Reen, was geht ab? Anyway. Anyway, vergehen einige Tage, genau. Davon ging ich aus. Wow, so einen großen Timescale hatten wir noch nie. Der 21.10. Und wir bereiten uns aufs Festival vor, natürlich. Damit habe ich ja gerechnet.
Could I have your attention, please? It's another great day. Perfect weather to start bringing all your great festival ideas to life. Some of you have been preparing since last month, and some even longer. I know you're all itching to get started. So without further ado, I hereby declare the first day of festival preparation begun. Time to start setting up?
Woo!
We have today and tomorrow, but try not to leave any work until tomorrow night unless you really have to.
Ach nein, ich doch nicht. Ich schieb nie irgendwas ganz weit auf, so weit wie irgendwie möglich. Ich muss übrigens morgen früh noch Hausaufgaben machen, aber I'm just saying.
Alright everyone, let's do this, and stay safe out there.
Right. Na wundervoll. Thor ist mal wieder motiviert wie immer. Und der Rest auch halbwegs motiviert. Aber so wie sie da gerade hochgesprungen ist in die Luft. Mein Gott. Als würde Vorbereitung so viel Spaß machen. Na okay, vielleicht ein bisschen. Kommt drauf an, was man genau machen muss. Aber das Wichtigste ist, dass unsere Vorstellung perfekt wird. Wir werden sie alle umwerfen mit dem wunderschönen Team Justus und Matthias. Ich liebe es. Sie passen halt auch perfekt zusammen, ne? Ich schippe es. I want to thank you for all the effort you've put in over these last 2 weeks, everyone. Huh. Well, at least things are really coming together now. It's been an exhausting 2 weeks, though. You said it. I don't think I realized how much work this would involve. Haley's a merciless taskmaster when it comes to music. Oh, das war viel. Das ist Milliam. Oh Mensch, ich habe nur so ganz klein rechts gesehen, da ist irgendein kleines Mädchen. Mehr habe ich gerade nicht gesehen, habe einfach vorgelesen. Egal, dann lese ich jetzt mit viel Stimme. Ahaha, it's like he unleashes the best within. Ja, okay, das funktioniert so nicht. Sorry, I just really want this performance to be the best it can be. Don't worry about it. Given the short time we've had to prepare, I shudder to think what a band would sound like without your guidance. Yeah, I'm sure it'll sound great. Well, the songs are coming together quite nicely, I admit. We aren't seriously going to do that, are we? Doch. Come on, give it up already. Emma's song is really sounding great. Agreed, I'm sure you'll be quite the sight on the stage once you're in your outfit. Ja, mal sehen. Suppose we'll all be under your spell. You guys, that's not the kind of pressure I need right now. I have to say, I'm pleasantly surprised at Matthias and Justus. Who knew they'd work so perfectly together? And to think, at the outset I doubted they had it in them to actually cooperate. Yep, and now look at them, crooning together in perfect harmony. But that's the worst part. Speak for yourself, I've never felt so humiliated in my life. Ach, stellt euch nicht so an. Sarah? Haha, sounds like you're all having such a gosh darn good time, I almost hate to interrupt. Natürlich, Sarah. Just wanted to let you know that the principal's given you permission to use the old schoolhouse. Wofür? Für das Konzert? Im Ernst jetzt? Was? You're all free to use it for rehearsal or whatever you need all the way through the end of tomorrow. Really? Phew, that's a weight off our shoulders. There's only so much of our performance we can practice in the music room's limited space. Yeah. And class once been hogging the auditorium all to themselves. Well, considering they're performing an operetta, I'm not sure where else they could practice. The first floor of the old schoolhouse should be a fine makeshift auditorium, as far as our practice needs go. It's even got the stage area. What more could we ask for? Ja, gut, stimmt schon, aber irgendwie fühle ich mich da drin jetzt nicht unbedingt wohl. Sounds like a great solution to me. So every time I step through those doors, I'm always reminded of our first day of school. Huh. The first of many deceptions by a certain instructor. Ja. I'm afraid the statute of limitations has expired on that one. You know, a little bird told me 2 people who might be in this room right now had a rather, fick dich Crow, intimate experience that day. Ich weiß nicht, wovon du redest. Und ich wollte auch nicht, dass mich das Spiel nochmal daran erinnert. Ich weiß. Ich erinnere mich daran, als wäre es gestern gewesen. Oh, tell me. Well, it's nothing worth mentioning. How did you find about that anyway? Well, shall we go our separate ways for today then? Yeah, our costume should be coming in this evening. So I think we're fine spending today helping with the setup and decorations, so. Might as well pitch in while we can. I'm guessing tomorrow's schedule just has rehearsal written in every blank. True. It only seems right to spend today helping out our club members. Guess we oughta. Were you planning on helping Thor with any last-minute student council stuff, Reen? Ich wollte gerade schon sagen, ich habe keinen Club. Dann habe ich ja jetzt frei, aber natürlich nicht. Nein, natürlich nicht. Yeah, the student council's been totally swamped these last few days, so I figured I'd lend some a hand. I was thinking of looking in on the old schoolers while I was out making the runs too. Ah, natürlich, warum auch nicht? That'd be helpful, even though we'll just be using the first floor. We should make sure nothing has shifted around in there. If you're gonna make a sweep of the place, just ring me on my Akis. I'd be happy to tag along. Okay, thanks. Sounds like you've got a lot on your plates. All I can say is, good luck. I'll probably be patrolling the campus, so just let me know if anything happens. I'll give you guys a call when the costumes come in. I really want us to at least try those today, just to make sure they all fit. Ja, wäre wohl besser so. Und ich bin echt gespannt, wie sie jetzt aussehen. Ich habe ja noch nicht mal den Entwurf gesehen oder so. Aber ich denke mal, sie sind nicht allzu freizügig, vor allem nicht die für Uses und Markiers. Auch wenn ich das schon gerne sehen würde in bauchfrei. Ah. If you wouldn't mind taking care of the stuff for me, I'd really appreciate it. Ja, klar. 2 optionale und eine wichtige Aufgabe. Our class received a package that clearly wasn't meant for us. We want to get it to whichever class ordered it, but we're too swamped with our preparations to ask around. Could someone please deliver this for us? We'll be outside class 2's second year classroom preparing for the festival. Please come see us if you can help. Bridget. Ja, klar. Reread the comments. We're doing a special feature here at Radio Trista on the Academy Festival, but we're running a little short on comments. Anyone want to collect the ones we need from me? For more specifics, come see me in the Radio Trista building. Ja, natürlich, immer gerne. Vor allem, wenn ich Abendtime helfen kann. A number of students have yet to collect their permission slips to serve food and drinks at the festival. Given that it's imperative that everyone doing so has a slip and needs them delivered today. Okay, machen wir. Haha, I figured they'd probably all be related to the festival in some way. The shops in Trista do seem pretty keen on helping out though. That's nice of them. Yeah, they do every year. The radio station is even doing a little something for us too. Alright, let's see what I can do to keep the ball rolling in town then. Great, that'd be a big help. Oh, but remember not to neglect your concert practice, okay? Ja, machen wir morgen. Crow's been telling me about it. It sounds like you guys are really pulling out all the stops. That's the idea, yeah. But we haven't started group rehearsals yet. Most of us have family coming in to watch, though, so for better or worse, we're going to give it all we've got. By the way, do you think Angelica will be able to make it? Well... Sorry, I guess it's not looking too hopeful, huh? I just don't know. I've tried calling the Marquis household, but they won't even let me talk to her. But still, this is Angie. I'm sure there's something to worry about, and yeah, something to worry about, genau. Don't worry, Angie would never break a promise. Besides, you guys are all here. Crow's here, George is here. I'm sure she'll be here too. That's why we need to make this festival a big success. I want Angie to forget the bad times for a little while and have fun. And I know your concert will be a part of that too. When you put it like that, I want to do whatever I can to make it a good time for her. Besides, as your follow-up act, we look better if they weren't cheering just as loud for us. I can't wait to see what you guys have in store. Thors. Ja. Weibliche Stimme? Ach so, irgendein unnötiger Nebencharakter. Sorry to butt in, but it looks like some of the materials we ordered are going to get here late. If we don't do something, it's going to throw a hitch into our preparations. Okay, I'll take another look at the schedule and see if we can rearrange things a bit. Sorry, Reen, but looks like duty calls. Good luck preparing for a concert. Thanks. Ja, dann helfen wir mal ein bisschen mit den Aufgaben. Well, no sense just standing around, ich weiß. Our outfits are going to show up this evening too. I'll have to try and get as much as I can finished up before then. Okay, let's get going. Was ich mich jetzt direkt im Voraus frage ist, Thors hat gerade erwähnt, dass Radio Trista etwas für uns macht. Könnte das mit einer gewissen Person zusammenhängen, die wir kennen? In 2 Ausführungen quasi. Haben wir sie ja bereits getroffen. Ich könnte es mir jedenfalls vorstellen. Gut, aber an die Aufgaben direkt. Fangen wir mit der da hinten an, was auch immer das ist, ich weiß es gar nicht, aber wir rennen einfach mal dahinter, ist gerade ein grünes Ausrufezeichen. Und die optionalen erledigen wir natürlich zuerst, logischerweise. Überall stehen jetzt irgendwelche komischen Wände rum, was auch immer damit getan werden soll. Naja, wir werden es sehen. Früher oder später. I'm certain that I dropped it somewhere around here. Is something the matter? Das ist keiner der Requests? Nothing I say. For that matter, what are you doing here when you have preparations to make for the festival? Get back to work. Normally I would, but you look as though you have something on your mind. Are you sure I can't be of assistance? This is a personal matter, and you butting into my private affairs will do more harm than good. So since you're here, it couldn't hurt to ask. Have you seen a notebook around this area by any chance? It would have a black leather cover. I don't believe I've seen anything like that. I'd be happy to help you look though. That is quite unnecessary. But if you are so inspired to assist me, you may do so by forgetting that this conversation ever took place, understood? This missing notebook has him even more on edge than usual. I probably shouldn't talk to him. That said, I'm sure I'd be happy if I found that notebook. I need some clues before I can do that though. Das ist einfach noch eine Quest, oh Gott. Oh mein Gott. Aber ich brauche Clues, woher krieg ich denn Clues? Aber ich würde sagen, wir kümmern uns dann erstmal um die anderen Requests, die wir ja noch haben. Wo wir vielleicht ein bisschen klarere Ziele für haben. Mal sehen. Sorry to keep you waiting, Michael. Oh, there you are. I'm just glad you could make it at all. Our special is tonight, but some people still haven't submitted what they want us to say during it. I mean, we could go ahead without them, but it'd feel kinda unfair if we did. Haha, I imagine it probably just slipped their minds considering how much everyone has to do right now. But you are taking the time to give everyone's events coverage, so I'm sorry that they put you through this. Don't sweat it. The festival gives us some good material every year. You won't see my complaining that the students are making it better. The academy's been getting lots of coverage ever since what happened last month too. Sorry, we didn't have the time to shoot the breeze about that. So you get the time to get this done? Natürlich. You bet. You'll be broadcasting tonight, so let's get this done as quickly as possible. You're the man. I'm still waiting on replies from Class 1, Class 5 and the Cult Research Society. Natürlich die einfach mal, weil warum auch nicht gerade die. I don't know where the people in charge of them are, but you probably will since you're all from the same academy. Oh ja, ich kenne mich super da aus. Go get those comments. Leave it to me. Guess one should still be rehearsing for the operetta. I'm sure that's where I'll find everyone. There's 5 smishy panics being set up in the gymnasium. Which leaves the Cult Research Society. Ja, wo das ist, weiß ich. Dann laufen wir mal los. Fangen wir im okkulten Club an. Hier war ich ja schon öfters mittlerweile. Hello, do you need something from me? That I do. I'm collecting comments about each of the festival's events for a radio broadcast focusing Warum auch immer Reen. I had no idea the Cult Research Society was actually doing something for the festival, so... I certainly am. Ja, du alleine, richtig. Oh, you're curious. Can I just have a simple answer, please? Very well, I suppose I can tell you. I'll be turning this room into a fortune-telling house during the festival. How accurate will the fortunes I tell be? That's for you to find out for yourself. I guess I should take that as a comment. Thanks. Oh, and as for that man from the radio station who sent you, I see a great deal of hardship in his future. Das sage ich ihm lieber nicht. Well, gee, I'd hate to get in the way of your preparations, so I'd better get going now. Ich komme mal beim Festival vorbei. Ich will mal wissen, was meine Zukunft so bereithält für mich. Und so. Oh Gott. Ich meine, solange du besser hell sehen kannst als Hero aus Danganronpa, ist das in Ordnung. Dann vertraue ich dir einfach mal. Hier sollte noch jemand sein. Na ja, hier. Hi. Excuse me, could I have a moment? What are you doing here? This is Class 1's practice area. Did you see a sign that said, Class 7 interlopers welcome, or perhaps, please interrupt us? No, then move along. I'm only to ask about Class 1's comment for the radio special on the Academy Festival tonight. Yes, 11 submitted one. Oh, right. Did no one submit a comment for our class? I certainly haven't. Likewise, we've been so focused on practicing that it slipped our minds. Listen well then. Class 1 will be performing an operetta set in the Middle Ages, known as the Coronation of Garuda. It is a dramatic tale of Garuda, a most noble lady favored by the Emperor himself, as she struggles against her own identity, ja, genau. Destiny. Wäre vielleicht auch ein bisschen zu modern dann, ne? The leading roles will be played to perfection by Patrick Hyams and myself, Ferris Floralt. Aber da bin ich mir so sicher, dass es super laufen wird. Our operetta won't just be captivating, but also educational. We even consulted an expert to ensure our script's accuracy. I implore those of you listening not to miss out on our fabulous performance, especially in order to watch other, lesser events performed by other, lesser classes at the very same day. We will not be topped. I think that should do it for now. Thanks. She really is competitive. Ja. Ja, ich hasse die Klasse so sehr. Komplett. So, und was soll's hier geben? Mishi Panic? Das ist doch dieses Kuscheltier, oder nicht? Oder irgendwie sowas in die Richtung war es doch. Come on, work. I command you to work. Mishi, why have you forsaken us? Is everything okay over here? Hey, watch out! This Class 7 Joker's here to get the dirt on us! What, do you think this is some sort of show? Get out of here before I make you get out of here! Simmer down, boys. Sorry about that. Truth is, the machine we're using isn't really working like it should. So we're all a little on edge. We sent someone off to get George, so our technical woes should be over before too long. But what's your story? Do you have a reason for coming, or are you actually spying on us? Naja, ich will schon Informationen erlangen, aber eher so für euch anstatt gegen euch, wisst ihr? It's a form, I assure you. I had to ask when you're so busy, but it's about the festival feature on the radio tonight. Class 5 still hasn't provided the station with a comment, so I was hoping that someone could say something. Oh, ideas, it's Monk. How could that radio freak have forgotten that? Yeah, you're gonna have to ask him. What the hell, man? He seemed so excited when he told us he'd take care of it. What could he even be doing right now? So instead of one of you coming up with a comment on the fly, I need to find Monk. Any idea where he might be at the moment? I don't think any of us have seen him since yesterday, actually. Oh, super. Whatever he's doing right now better be pretty important if he thinks he can just ditch us at a time like this. You sure he's not just sleeping in? Anyway, none of us have got time to come up with some fancy radio comment. You've gotta go straight to Mike for that. Ich mach das für euch, meine Fresse. Okay, dann gehen wir mal zu den Dorms und hoffen, dass er da ist und schläft oder so. Ja, genau. Hey Celine, was machst du hier? Give her fresh milk. Natürlich, warum auch nicht? Ja, ich liebe dich auch. Huh. Fucking Zundere. She seems so happy. Maybe I'll bring her some more another time. Jetzt sofort. Ach Mensch. Ist sie wohl ein bisschen müde. Na, meinetwegen. Hey du. Can't see Monk anywhere on the first floor. Let's ask someone where he is. Excuse me, do you have a second? Ah, not today, I don't think. Do you need him for something? Yeah, I need his comment for tonight's radio show. I guess I'll head to his room and just hope he's there. There's no need for that. Hi. Was geht ab? Du siehst müde aus. Oder bilde ich mir das nur ein? Siehst du immer so aus? Ich weiß es nicht. Sorry for the wait, Reen. I've just finished writing up our comment for the radio show. Just now? Hast du die ganze Nacht dran geschrieben oder was? That's right. This comment is the fruit of 2 days of backbreaking non-stop labor. And when I say non-stop, I mean without so much as a wink of sleep. Okay, das sieht wirklich müde aus. Ja. Never knew the bags under your eyes could get that bad. He's such a radio geek. Misty won't be on the show. Nein, warum? But a submission's a submission. Only the very best is good enough. I can tell that you're curious, so let me read it to you. Mishy, the international sensation, finally makes his Thors Military Academy debut. But oh no, trouble is afoot. Mishy and Michette are being attacked by evil Mishy, and the only way to save them is to smack, smash and mash away. So come along to Class 5's Mishy Panic and save Mishy and Michette from their terrible fate. Mishy Panic, the only place where smacking something so cute can be so refreshing. Oh well. And that's that. Make sure they don't leave out a single word. I'll be listening. Sure. Well, that's alles Comment. Ja, dann gehen wir mal zurück. Genau. So, ich hab alles. Yo, how'd it go? Perfectly. I've got all 3 comments right here. Good stuff. They're good, generally short comments, so I'm pretty sure they'll get some great reactions from our guests. Oh, this is gonna be a fantastic show. Before you run off, take some of these. I'm really glad you helped me out here. Celestial Balm. Curia Balm. Awesome, thanks. Good luck with tonight's show. Right, back at Shah. Let's do what we gotta do and make this one hell of a festival. That sounds like a plan. Super. Dann würde ich sagen, ich bin erstmal fertig mit Kommentare sammeln. Ich würde mich also freuen, wenn sich noch ein paar Kommentare unter diesem Video sammeln würden. Ja, dieser Witz war eine Arbeit, seit ich mit der Sidequest angefangen habe. Ich gebe es ja zu. Ich bin an dieser Stelle dann aber wirklich den Part und beim nächsten Mal machen wir mehr Requests und ja, ich hoffe, es hat euch aber halbwegs gefallen und so. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.